The magnificence of Thailand is beyond dispute. But the real question for us is who's going to shine on quarter-final day. Welcome to the Toyota Thailand Open. We're here at the Impact Arena. It is day 4 and we're down to 8 in all 5 categories. It's been a busy time in this part of the world for this sport. If you were with us last week, I'm sure you'll have enjoyed the Yonex Thailand Open. And now we're coming towards the climax of the Toyota Thailand Open. Remember, semi-finals tomorrow and the finals on Sunday. And then next week, the delayed World Tour finals, delayed from Guangzhou in December. They start Wednesday. You'll see every single match in that event live. Well, let's have a check then on our lineup for today on court 1. Will there be a massive upset in the mixed doubles opener? Thai outsiders Jomkoh and Paewsampran certainly hope so. They face 4 seeds, Chae and Chae. Women's doubles next. Lee and Shin have reached 7 major finals in the last 3 years. Hu and Yap stand in the way of yet another semi. The precocious An Se-young has thrilled us with brilliant back-to-back displays. Local hope Chokuwon is the next potential victim. Then we focus on the men's pairs as Lee and Wang, winners of last week's Yonex Thailand Open, face the German pair Lamsfuss and Seidel, before a chance to check on the form of the mixed doubles top seeds, Paewsampran and Theratanachai, up against the Koreans Ko and Young. Well, some potentially fascinating matches to follow that, including Ratchanok Intanon against PV Sindhu. That should be great. And then the former men's world champion Victor Axelsen, who was terrific yesterday. He is in action as well on this court. And if you prefer court 2's offering, we've got 10 matches live on there as well. Here's how the mixed doubles draw is panning out. We'll see that top match later, but we're going to concentrate on the highlighted one there. Third match down. If you've been with us for the last couple of days, you'll have seen Supak, Jomkoh and Supisara Paewsampran's progress through to these quarterfinals. They are ranked 44 in the world. They've been outsiders in both their matches. They've won both their matches, including yesterday against the English pair, Alison Smith. And here they are on their way to the arena.
And Chae from Korea.
And they'll be followed by the Thai pair, Seo Sim-jae and Cha Yu-jong. My name's Trevor Harris. Alongside me in the commentary box this morning is Steen Pedersen. First of all, we should, I guess, give Jomkoh and Paewsampran credit for getting this far, because they've really played well. Just suspect this might be a bridge 2 fight. It would be a big shock if they were to win this thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be a really big surprise, as Seo and Chae are a really strong pair. They're seeded 4th here in this tournament, but also last week we have to remember they had 2 match points to beat the later winners of Yonex Thailand Open in the semi-final. So clearly amongst the favorites to take the title here in the 2nd week in Bangkok.
As you can see, they've never met previously. Win, lose or draw for Jomkoh and Paewsampran. It's a very valuable experience against one of the best mixed doubles pairs in the world at the moment. Well, as I say, if you have been watching us over the last couple of days, you'll be pretty familiar with Supak Jomkoh. He's 24 years of age. There's that ranking confirmed. They beat the Indonesian pair, Valdi and Tari, last week. So they did have a victory in the Yonex Thailand Open before losing to Jordan and Octavianti in the last 16. Supak Jomkoh's partner, Supisara Paewsampran, 3 years younger than he is. This week already, they've got past the Danish pair, Christensen and Boyer. And then, as I mentioned, Ellis and Smith yesterday, both those matches went to 3 games. And in fact, it got very, very nervy for them against the English pair. They had 5 match points, 20-15 in the 3rd game, got pulled back to 20 all, then had to survive a match point where Lauren Smith actually served into the net and went on to win 23-21, as you can see there, in just over an hour. And on the other side of the net, their Korean opponents, Chae, just 23. They have been 1 place higher than their current ranking. That was May of 2018, so just under 3 years ago now. Previously partnered Kim Ha-na, also very highly ranked in the men's doubles, as we look at Chae Jung. Won 3 Super 300s, Australian Open, Spain Masters and the German Open in 2019. She previously partnered Choi Sol-yu very successfully in the mixed doubles.
Ready to play.
Not extended so far. I think you could take it from those statistics on your screen. Straight games and barely half an hour for each match. Don't think complacency is going to be an issue for these two, and normally very professional about the way they go about their business. In the umpire's chair, Wayana from Indonesia, and he'll be assisted by Belgian service judge Bert van Horenbeek.
Love those Indonesian names, talking about the umpires where there's only one name in it, Wayana. That's good. Like Hendrovan,
It worked
the
for
former world champion.
it worked for Pele, didn't it?
It did. I think the service judge should just be Bert.
Worked for Madonna as well. There's a whole list.
Yeah.
Bert.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here's the introductions.
on my right, Chae and Chae Jung, Korea. And on my left, Jomkoh and Supisara Paewsampran, Thailand. Chae Jung to serve to Jomkoh. Love all. Play.
So here we go then, first shuttle hit in anger on quarterfinals day.
One, love.
And all the statistics, albeit there's no head-to-head, but in terms of prior achievements, rankings, it suggests that it should be relatively straightforward assignment for the Korean pair.
Oh, you should have left that one. So,
Service over.
we've seen
1-all.
Jomkoh and Paewsampran the last 2 days, so we have a really good insight to their playing style and their game, and they've impressed me. They're really taking a step forward in their game compared to their world ranking of 44, and they've been dominant against first Danes, Boyer and Christiansen, and then Ellis and Smith.
She's a live wire at the net, isn't she?
Yeah.
Paewsampran.
Yeah, she's grown in confidence, and Jomkoh is really fast on his feet and plays well from above the tape and in the flat game. I think, though, that he's going to meet his match here in the flat game against Chae. They like to play
over.
the attacking style, the Thai pair, and they're really good at it, but I think they're going to have much more problems getting on the attack here in this match. Plus, the Koreans' defense is considerably more solid than the two European pairs. On the Korean side, two left-handers, that's not so common in the doubles categories. We have one though in Tang Chung-man and Seung Swit from Hong Kong. They lost yesterday, so they're out of the tournament. But not that common that two left-handers play together. And Chae Jung, female player, is in my opinion a real strong front court player in the mixed doubles. If we should criticize her a little bit, she might not finish off that many rallies on top of the tape, but excellent eye for the game and not afraid to challenge. And Soo-Sung Jae, a really hard-working player from the backcourt. I'm really impressed with the work that he's done since 2016, where he was reschooled from a men's singles player to play both mixed doubles and men's doubles, and he's a fantastic player to watch.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've only played for a few minutes, but there is definitely no intimidation factor on the Thai side at all. Made a very decent start. Looked to be any nerves there. I mean, they're free rolling here. Really expect to get to this stage. Nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I love about watching Jomkoh and Paewsampran is that they're all smiles. They just love playing the game. That's so self-evident.
Yeah, they were not certain to get to play here in Bangkok on home soil. They're 44th on the world ranking, but actually got in to the main draw after the Chinese team couldn't leave China and had to withdraw. So they've known for some time that they were going to play. They've really taken their chance so far. I think the Koreans are discussing, they haven't played these two players previously, so they're just discussing what they're seeing here in the beginning of the first game. Oi, that's a great defense by Paewsampran.
8-3. Service over.
Jomkoh for room.
4-8.
Well played.
Service
Brilliant
over.
play from the mid-court area by Jomkoh to set the attack up for himself and Paewsampran. And that was what caused trouble to two European pairs. They were simply not able to take control of the game. I think we're going to see more
Service
of this now
over.
that Chae is going to challenge Supisana Paewsampran on the front court, perhaps only after the interval.
That call was a huge help.
6-9.
They'll take anything at the moment after a bit of a slack opening with the number 4 seeds. Although the Thais have really come at the blocks flying.
Service
Gotta say, Paewsampran's defence has been
6.
stunning so far.
Yeah, they have managed to avoid getting in total defense. They've had some lifts that really had a good height, not too high, so the attacker is under a little bit of pressure. It's much easier to defend.
Service over. 7-10.
Well, that's probably the best point they've played as a pair, the Koreans.
8-10.
So the Koreans, they chose to start on the far side of the court. We've seen drift throughout this tournament. It's gone from the Koreans towards Jomkoh and Paewsampran, and also sideways drift left to right. And we're of course gonna check if it's the same today, and it's as severe as it was yesterday.
Nine, 10. Play.
Drive serve. Good coverage.
Service over. 11.
So a narrow lead for the outsiders, the Thai pair at the first game interval. And again, further evidence of how impressive Paewsampran is at the net. The partner also has been excellent from the backcourt mainly.
Yeah, and I love the way that she commits 100% to the side of the court where the shuttle is way below the tape. So I don't see too many covering the middle, trying to cover everything. Thus covering actually nothing. Great play by Paewsampran.
Got 120 seconds. Got 120 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play.
I think she had the presence of mind there, Chae, to see that Paewsampran was down, and there was no coverage on that side of the court.
Yeah, it's great awareness, because normally if one player goes down, the other will cover very close to that player because they expect them to go for the player that's down, and that left a big gap, and Chae Jung had the awareness to see it. This is a fantastic rally. Oh, that's beautiful play.
But they're having to work much harder for these openings than they would have expected, I'm sure.
I think so too, that they've had to sort of like acknowledge that there's actually good opponents we're playing. It's not coincidental that they beat the Danes and the English.
Missed it. And he had a lot of court to aim at too.
12, 11.
Didn't have to go anywhere near the line really. But the space there. No one on that side of the court. could be about the first mistake she's made, unforced error-wise.
Yeah, and that's what Sue and Chae want to do. They want to play so that Jomkoh and Paewsampran is playing most of their shots from below the tape with not much pace to feed off. Another
Service over.
good service return back at
13-12.
Sue from Paewsampran. Oi, oi, oi. That was a little wild from Chae Jung there.
14-12.
Moving to her backhand side, trying to hit a cross forehand shot. That's not really easy for the former World Junior Champion. She was World Junior Champion 2013 in women's doubles, but now mostly specializes in mixed doubles, and she's lacking a little bit. We normally see Korean female players really strong physically, but that doesn't really go for Chae Jung, in my opinion.
Just when you thought they were getting back into it, the Koreans.
Service over.
There's a little gap, 2-point lead
13,
in the ties here.
15.
What happened there?
A service error, I think.
Ooh. That's well played.
Service over.
Well worthy of the applause
16,
from the coach.
13.
Yeah. Really playing at the absolute best of their ability at the moment, the two ties. And the Koreans just been a little bit unsettled by it. Great stuff from Paewsampran. Pushed her opponent back. Just the most delicate of touches to win the point. 16-13 now.
Ooh, that's a pity.
Service over.
Paewsampran, and I think the Koreans are falling into the same trap as both the English and the Danish pair in the two previous rounds, where they go for the chances, for the half chances, so to speak, and gives Jomkoh and Paewsampran excellent counter-attacking opportunities.
Service over. 17, 14.
A little bit of good fortune, but say you earn your own luck.
Service over.
I haven't seen too many of those kind of winners from
17.
Sung Chae so far.
Just long, but Sue and Chae wants a second opinion.
I think that's good, isn't it?
It's difficult to see from up here. I've been mistaken too many times over the last 10 days.
But that looks good to me. But let's see if I've got a second career as a line judge. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That was well in.
Correction 8.
Must admit, I saw it
16, 17.
close to the line.
I didn't think it was in by that much. I agree, but it's a big point and a big difference.
Yeah.
Especially now. So it would have been 18-15.
Oh.
Now 17 apiece.
That's a little test of the character of Jomkoh and Paewsampran. Brilliant play. Excellent service, sets it all up.
17.
So important that you can be accurate with your flick serve as well. It's just not something that you just throw down the court. You've got to practice it.
Yeah, good to see that variety on the serve, especially a big juncture like that. 2 points in a row.
That's a big swing.
Yeah, started to change the complexion of this first game. They
17.
hadn't led until 19-17. Doesn't matter how many times you've led, as long as you get to 21 first.
That was 5 straight points for Seo and Chae.
18.
That came to an end there.
Obviously too close to Paewsampran from Seo. Unexpected error.
19 all.
I think she's moving quite a bit backwards, Chae Yoo-jung. That's not her force. Her force is on the front court, and I think the Thai player would be happy to see her move more towards the back line.
See from her expression, she was disgusted with the shot. And here is a game point for Jomkoh and Paewsampran,
Game point.
which looked unlikely
19.
at 17-19. A couple of unforced errors from the number 4 seeds. What a chance here.
Service over. 20 all.
Never really in the rally, were they?
No.
The Thais.
She played it from sitting on the floor. Excellent by Chae Yoo-jung.
Well, how many twists and turns in this opening game.
20.
She can still smile about it, Paewsampran, but here is a game point
Wipe the court, please.
for the Korean pair. Excellent from Chae from on the deck.
So 2 of the turning points if the Koreans goes on to win this first game. The challenge on the back line and Chae's sitting responses here. And she responded with quality shots. It's a great service return.
Service over.
It's a weak area for
21 all.
Seo and Chae. Precisely that return there, but it's also beautifully executed by Supak Jomkoh.
Service over. 22, 21.
Lots of pressure on that shot from Seo Jae. Impossible for Jomkoh to get below it.
I tell you what, did not expect to see so many errors
Service
from the
over.
Koreans. They're being
22
pressured, okay,
all.
but still.
I think she slipped a little bit, actually. Chae there. But the way this game has unfolded, I think it will be really tough if Paewsampran and Jomkoh, if they don't win it, that would be really tough mentally.
So here's another opportunity for the Koreans.
22.
Third game point.
He's trying to play the right shot, Jomkoh.
Thought he might do that. It's the right call, and what a struggle it was, but the seeds do come through in the opening game by 24 points to 22.
22.
But you have to give so much credit to Jomkoh and Paewsampran. Did everything but win that game. Massive contribution. Just came up short of the deck.
잘하고 있으니까. 서비스 아까처럼 그렇게 서비스 변화줘서 너무 좋아. 그렇게 처음부터 좀 진짜 여자 계속 이렇게 치고 있잖아. 그 빈보스 한 번 보고 백쪽 쳐 다시 백쪽으로 오나 그거 보고 쓸 수 없으면 중간에 유정이 쪽 빈보 빼거든. 그거 좀 봐줘요. 잘하고 있으면 처음부터 좀 지금 자신 있게 유정아 그렇게 때리고 들어. 네가 배 같은 거 여자 다 보고 있잖아. 한 번씩 직선 치고 들어가도 된단 말이야. 걔가 그것만 조심하면 돼. 자 처음부터 다시 집중하자.
ทุกอย่างแล้วแต่อะไรเพิ่มสิ่งที่เพิ่มเติมคืออะไรเองสิ่งที่เพิ่มเติมมีไหมเองบี้เข้าไปด้านตะแคงเพื่ออะไรเขาไปรอสองคนมึงไม่เห็นมึงไม่เห็นอะไรตัวปัญหาเห็นจะมันไปไม่มีฉลาด
여자한테 이쪽으로 가운데 이쪽? 아니면
그리고 좀 안 나가는 것 같아요.
여기서는 드라이브 하고 참 차선에서 좀 나을 것 같아. 차라리 네트에서는 안 뜨게 툭 밀어주면 얘네가 치다가 엄마가 치다가 공리가 할 것 같단 말이야. 차라리 걸 거면 우리 세게 치지. 여기서는 좀 강하게, 여기서는 강하게 그냥 조금 더 몸이 더 가가지고 네트에서는 좀 쳐주면 다음 때 우리가 막
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Double play.
So you wonder what losing that opening game has taken out of the Thais. We'll see.
Service over. 1 block.
I'd love to know what the Korean coach said to Seo and Chae.
Yeah, she's very talkative, Kim Ji-hyun.
Two block.
That's a pity. She did everything so well there, Paewsampran.
1, 2.
Very speedy movements at the net. Is she? She was alert to that service return, Chae Yu-jung.
3, 1.
But so was Jomkoh on the third shot.
Service over. 2, 3. Service over.
Smash
4,
by Jomkoh
2.
all across the body. first time, but here it comes. And that reply was always going to be a straight one. We saw Paewsampran move there to her forehand side. Missed that one again. One of the higher shots that she just needed to block. This is the second time we've seen that here in the second game. That one a little bit further away from the net. But I guess we're going to see a huge battle for control of the rally. Huge battle at the net, and Sue and Chae should have a little advantage. Another good service return from Jomkoh, varying his return here.
5.
Beautiful play. I think Chae and Sue should have a little advantage. They actually can play some flat lifts with a little bit of confidence here on this near side of the court, playing up against the drift. There's no threat there. Chae Jong.
6.
Well, Jomkoh and Paewsampran certainly not going to change the way that they're playing. It's working. I mean, they were a little unfortunate, more than a little unfortunate, to lose that opening game. But they started well again here in the second. Not just in terms of the scoreline, but just the way they're going, the momentum of the match, giving these two a lot of problems.
Service over. 4. 6.
Sideways drift on the right side of the court. We have to aim for the inner of the tram lines in order to keep it inside.
You heard the cry of anguish. You knew,
yeah,
as soon as he hit that, it was going to be wide.
7. 5.
And the thing is, with sideways drift, it's going to take more shuttles out in the difficult side than it's going to keep in. That was what Sue was hoping for here, but doesn't take the shuttles that much in, actually.
Well, if they keep feeding Jomkoh on that jump smash, he'll keep landing it, I think.
5.
Yeah. He's getting a little bit of help from the drift, and playing from above the tape, that's what they want to do. So if you think that those two misses from Paewsampran, they can be changed, it would actually have been 10-3.
Yeah, and they had a serve into the net as well.
Over. 6.
Yeah, that's right.
8.
Tie pair.
Yeah, Jomkoh. There we see the drift alongside the court.
7. 8.
Far out the lift from Super Jomkoh.
We haven't seen much of that, have we, from Chae so far?
No, we saw it a couple of times in the first game, one from Chae and one from Siu, and they both were good, and I think he's got a lot of quality on his flick serve. Puts pressure on the opponents immediately. I think Jomkoh has been struggling ever since he made that service error, actually. He's not been himself, and that's very interesting. Well played.
Well, that might get him back in the groove.
Service over. 9.
Couple of
10.
excellent shots to set up his partner for the kill.
And again, cross the body of Chae Yu-jung.
So a 2-point lead for the Koreans at the mid-game interval, but it's been far from plain sailing. Be some mileage left in this match yet. 11-9.
이렇게 쳐주고 시작해. 앞에 놓지 말고. 이거 앞에 지금 잘 잡고 있거든. 지금 내가 하고 그렇게 계속 잡아야 되는데. 한 번씩 여자한테 넣을 수 있으면 그렇지. 뒤에도.
กันในลักษณะเดียวกันเปิดเกมเสิร์ฟสร้างเกมอะไร
What
ง่ายๆเขี่ย
120 seconds.
ให้ลูกลง
What 120 seconds.
เข้าใจปะ
11-9. Play. Service over. 10-11.
Well, first the service error, and then a shot that bisected them perfectly.
Beautiful placement just outside the right shoulder of Chae Yu-jung.
Service over. 12-11.
Could see the psychological battle going on before he'd even served that.
Yeah.
Thinking, will he go for the flicker again? It's almost like chess on a badminton court, that.
It is. Really, really good rally. Paewsampran couldn't make the last shot there, but quality shots. Great defensive play by Chae and Siu as well.
Out. Service over. 12-14.
There's a couple of those errors since we came back from the interval. It's well short.
Oh, she saved it.
good.
It's called good, but I think it was long.
Well, again, this is a big one because difference between 15-12, 14-13.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Challenge now successful. 1 challenge remaining. 13-14. Play. Service over.
Hesitant
15.
there.
13.
Paewsampran.
That is a delicious shot, really is.
16.
Similar to the same way we saw them turn it around a couple of rallies ago, letting Jomkoh attack from a little bit under pressure in the forehand side and then quickly change to his backhand side.
Well, they had to win the point about 3 times, didn't they?
Service over.
Great defense from the
14,
Koreans,
16.
all to no avail in the end.
Play.
Well, they are not going down without a fight, are they?
No.
Jomkoh and Paewsampran.
15-16.
Takes some guts to take on Chae there in the flat game, standing at the net, and Paewsampran, she just keeps going forward. Excellent.
Service over. 17-15. 19-18.
So can they maintain the same quality in their game now where things are tightening up towards the end of the second game?
Into the net from Paewsampran, and here are 2 match points for the number 4 seeds. Well, it was much harder than many would have expected, but they've come through in the end despite a really brave effort from the Thai pair, Jomkoh and Paewsampran. It's taken the best part of 3/4 of an hour for those 2 games. And here's how it ended.
22, 21, 18.
There'll be tougher tests ahead for the Koreans. Don't think that they expected this to be anywhere near as difficult as it proved, but they are through. They're into the semi-finals by a score of 24-22, 21-18 in 43 minutes on court. Don't go away. Up next, we've got the number 3 seeds in the women's doubles. Shin and Lee are after the break.